save by the Leicester City goalkeeper. Good save by Schmeichel.
Kasper, the sun's come out and all is looking well in Leicester City's garden at the moment. Suddenly things have turned for you.
Well, I wouldn't say they've turned, we've given ourselves a chance. We're not going to get carried away with the situation. We're still in the bottom three. People were writing us off, but we've kept going. We've kept doing the things that we believe were right, and last 3 games we've been rewarded. We've got 3 wins in a row, which at any time of the season is a very, very good achievement in the Premier League.
3 final points will be going Leicester City's way.
You were named in the Football League's Team of the Decade.
Quite surprised, to be honest. I didn't quite believe it when I got an email through. I thought it was a joke to start off with, but the amount of good goalkeepers that have played in the Football League over the last decade is incredible. So even to be nominated, but yeah, allowed to be actually named in the team was a surprise, but a huge honour.
What were your thoughts when you saw poor old Adam Federici make that mistake that pretty much cost his team a place in the cup final?
It was horrible to see. You could argue the point without him they would never have got to that stage, they'd never have got to extra time. So he's a goalkeeper I admire immensely. You look at him and you see, for example, his kicking is as good as anybody in the world probably. To see it happen to him in a game of that magnitude was really, it was unpleasant to watch.
So you make a mistake elsewhere on the pitch, it's forgotten often in an instant, isn't it? There's nowhere to hide in your position.
It's the life of a goalkeeper. It's what you play for, it's the responsibility. Goalkeeping is a very misunderstood profession, I think, especially in this country. Not everyone thinks it's all about stopping shots and catching crosses. It's not. It's about being there for your team, providing a solid base, inspiring confidence in the defence, organising. Most of the plays with your feet these days, and of course we look after each other because we know what it's like to stand between the post and have that responsibility. Ben and Mark are individually very, very good goalkeepers, and 2 keepers I personally can learn a lot from, and every day I try to watch them, see what they're doing, see if there's anything that can help improve my own game. We look after each other because we know what it's like to stand between the post and have that responsibility.
Brown, Nelson Oliveira could be in here. Good save by Schmeichel.
Cast your mind back to the weekend, there were a couple of moments where you saved your team. Those moments, you count up the points over a season, do you do that?
You're there to make saves, that's your job, you're there to stop the ball going in the back of the net. The difference between good goalkeepers and the best goalkeepers in the world is they might only have 1 save to make a game, but they will make it. The game of goalkeeping is so mental, you've got to be focused all the time, and you come off the pitch drained in a different way than maybe an outfielder would be physically drained. You'd probably be more mentally drained, after a game.
Can you measure how big the game against Burnley this weekend has now become?
Obviously it's a big game, It's a game against one of our very close rivals, and taking points off anybody in and around you at this stage of the season in our position is obviously vital. There's a lot of hard work ahead of us. We've got some incredibly tough games starting with Burnley, but we've got some games that are winnable. We've given ourselves a chance to stay in the league, and that for us is massive.